First question about how Google is doing innovation. The second one is about entrepreneurs. We have here a lot of entrepreneurs at LaSalle creating new things. What do you can tell them about the new startups that they are creating right now?
So, well, first of all, I have not ever personally started a company, so I might be a terrible source of advice. I sat on boards of startups, so I've been able to watch when things don't work and when they do work. So the first advice I would have for anyone who wants to be a CEO is it's a hard job. It's a really hard job. You have to be prepared to do everything in the company when you're first getting started. The most important thing that I learned from my internet experience is that it's not enough to be a technologist. If you want to do something big, you have to learn how to sell. And I don't mean selling products, I mean selling ideas. The only way you get anything big to happen is to get a lot of other people wanting to do the thing you want to get done. This is like the Tom Sawyer story where he's whitewashing the fence and he's convincing people that it's fun and you should come and do that too, and here's an apple core. So he was a pretty good salesman. So I try to explain to my engineers who say, oh, sales, it's kind of a silly thing. I said, let me tell you something. If this salesman doesn't succeed, you don't get paid. So this gets their attention. The other thing that I learned in terms of sort of entrepreneurial startup is the difference between marketing and sales. As an engineer, I thought, oh, it's sort of all the same thing, until I met the vice president of marketing at Xerox. And I said, what's the difference between marketing and sales? And he said, let me explain. The job of the marketing guy is to explain to the sales guy where to go and what to say when he gets there. That's the job of the marketing guy. Where is the market and what is it that you can say to them to get them to buy your product or service? So as CEO, has to appreciate all of that. Has to understand, by the way, the difference between revenue and capital. When we had the big dot bust in April of 2000 in the US, it's because a lot of CEOs did not understand the difference between revenue and capital. Revenue is supposed to keep coming. Capital is finite. When you run out of capital, you are out of capital. You hope you don't run out of revenue. But if you don't understand the difference, you end up driving all the money away, throwing all the money away, and then you wonder what happened. That's what happened to 90% of the businesses that failed during the dot bust. Okay, so that's sort of how I would react.
Сколько следующий что?